Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. You know, humans aren't alone in having a purpose. I think we can all agree on that. Everything in nature is always expanding or evolving towards its own fulfillment. I mean, think about this. A bee wants to pollinate flowers and trees, so it does. A plant produces oxygen, and so it does. And a cloud forms to produce rain. Each have their own individual purpose. But you see, unlike plants and other living creatures, you and I do not have to accept the environment we are in. You see, humans have the unique ability to co-create our reality by having specific thoughts. You think you want to go do something, you go do that. You see, we are an animal. And other animals on this planet don't have that innate ability to choose their own destiny. You know, elephants, we find those in India and Africa. You don't find an elephant in downtown New York. You see, each animal on the planet has its own individual habitat. Humans are the only animal on the planet that have the ability to choose their own habitat and, as a result, their own life purpose. You know, all members of a species having the same overriding purpose is very common for other creatures on the planet, such as bees. They all have their own independent purpose. They're drones. They go out, collect pollen, bring it back, translate that into honey, which then feeds their larvae and creates more bees that do the exact same thing. But you see, humans each have their own unique purpose, and it's up to us as an individual to discover what that purpose is. And you know, the problem is we can get so caught up and bogged down with our daily activities and obligations that our awareness of our own unique life purpose is easily shrouded over. And when you don't know your purpose, there are consequences. Now think about this. You may have a continuing sense of frustration, or you may feel like you're off track or out of sync. And it's not necessarily that there's something wrong with you. It's just that you haven't identified your own individual unique state. Where should you be? What should you be doing? Should you be helping others? What is it that's drawing you, that magnetic force that's pulling you in a specific direction? We all get that sometimes, and we refer to it, in metaphysical terms for the most part, but inevitably it's innate within each human being. We all feel we have a purpose. We all want to make a difference. No matter if you're a really good person or a really bad person, the pull is the same. It just matters how it manifests itself within you. Either it promotes you to a life of extreme goodness where you do incredible things, or maybe you just do bad things and end up spending a life in incarceration. It can completely happen either way. The choice is yours, and that's the beautiful thing about being a human being. We get to choose what it is we want to do. And some people confuse their goals and desires with life purpose. But there's a significant distinction. There's a difference. You're not just here to make more money. You're not here to work a 9 to 5 every single day. You're not here to get a bigger house or a better car. Those are nice things to have, but inevitably, it's not your life purpose. Those are things we can accomplish, but I'm talking about something different. Because over the course of a lifetime, you have a succession of desires and goals. And your purpose is deeper and more permanent than any goal. It's your reason for living. Let's say you always wanted to write a book, and one day you set a goal to do so. The thought of it excites you because you want to make money, you want to be well known, you want to change people's lives, or build an individual legacy for yourself. And even though writing a book is a terrific accomplishment, it doesn't give you a reason to stay alive. That's what a purpose does. It gives you a reason to get up in the morning every day of your life. And people who discover their life purpose use their mental, emotional, and creative energies to develop a skill, talent, or interest that they just fall in love with. And when you give yourself to something you genuinely love, it calls forth your inner spirit. And that makes you happier and more fulfilled, and you feel like you're in sync with your inner self. What's more, your everyday life will take on a new meaning as you share this gift with the world. And you know what? I always say that, don't I? There's something beautiful inside of you, and the world is just waiting to see it. It's your purpose. It's defining that special thing inside of you that you have to offer humanity, that you can share with those around you to make their lives better. And I know it's not always to think your way into finding a life purpose. If you're too much in your head, well, you may have to act your way into it. You've heard the fake it till you make it. Well, when you find that goal or purpose, it may be something that's totally different from the standard activities that you're used to on a day-to-day basis. This is going to pull you out of your comfort zone. It's going to put you into an amazing place where finally you'll be able to provide that incredible value to humanity, to those around you. And you know what? Fulfill your own self. It is just truly amazing. And the more we act, we fake it till we make it if we have to. But the more we act, the more things will become clear to us. So while you're working on discovering your purpose, be sure to do whatever you're currently doing the best you can. Give your day-to-day activity that you're involved in right now everything you got every single day. Do the best you can. And instead of worrying about whether something will work out, if you should try something new or if you can make money at it, just do it. Start trying new things and see where it leads you. This is going to help you get out of your own way and discover your life purpose. And you may think, wow, I really have a desire to go do this, but that doesn't make sense for me because that's not who I am. That's not who I've been. You know what? It doesn't matter where you've been, where you're coming from. You've just been in training to be the real you. And now as you're emerging and growing and your energies are showing, you're becoming somebody different, and you can completely take that anywhere it wants to take you. And the experience of doing a good job or trying something new is in itself its own reward. I believe that clarity comes through the process of exploring and seeing what works and what doesn't. So we need to get out there. Nothing will change for us until we decide to make a change. And also, if you want to change your life, you got to change your life. That means we do new things to get new results. And as we're doing these new things, we're discovering new things about ourselves. We're growing. New information is going into our minds, which is creating new results as we go through our day-to-day activities. So as you become a new, bigger, and better person, you yourself are going to identify this purpose, and it's going to take you everywhere you want to go. I mentioned that I used to investigate things that didn't remotely interest me just because somebody had presented an idea or opportunity to me. And don't do that. It's a waste of your precious time. However, when you do feel the pull towards an activity, idea, or opportunity that involves doing something you love, pursue it fully and vigorously. Then pay attention to the feedback of your actions, and that's how you're going to know. You're going to know when you're out there and you're doing something, you're going to feel fulfilled. The purpose will resonate with you, and you'll know that's what you should be doing. You'll know that's what's carrying you forth, and you will have identified a purpose that's going to fulfill your life. And it's just that pull, and it will infuse all your actions. And it usually will infuse you with good emotion. You'll feel love. You'll feel incredible commitment to what you're engaging with. And that includes all the people you interact with as well. They'll see it in you, and they'll know that this is where you should be and what you should be doing. And if you consciously infuse your thoughts, emotions, and behavior with positive, life-affirming energy, it will be easy for you to see your true life purpose with greater clarity. That's why I recommend positive thoughts get positive results. You want to have a positive life purpose? Approach every day-to-day action with a positive attitude. Expect big things. Expect incredible outcomes. Know that what it is and where you are going is to define a purpose that's going to create a commitment within you and build you out into this incredible human being. It's going to be so great, and people are going to be so excited to be around you because you're somebody who knows. You know why you're here. You know what you should be doing with your life. It will carry you forward, and it will draw opportunity and people to you. That's why you need to approach it with the most positive attitude and positive perspective you can, so that when you attract things into your life, it's positive people and positive circumstances, and that'll help you define a positive life purpose. It's beautiful, isn't it? You know, I read something once that I thought was really, really interesting, and it came from a spiritual leader. And he said, one may suddenly think during the night, I must go to the north. And in the morning, he sets out on his journey. He does not know why. He does not know what he is to accomplish there. He only knows that he must go. By going there, he finds something that he has to do and sees that it is the hand of destiny pushing him towards the accomplishment of that purpose, which inspired him to go to the north. It's beautiful, isn't it? And you know, I find people who set out to go to the north and discover their life purpose live their life in service and bliss. And you know, they recognize that they are hardwired to do something very well, and that talent, skill, or ability will blossom when they discover it. You know, I'm ready to go north. I wake up every morning feeling that purpose. My draw is to come down here, sit in front of this camera, and do these videos. I love sharing this knowledge and information. I hope you get something from the recommendations that I'm making, because you know what? I care about you. I want to see you do the best you possibly can. And if you can work with me just a little bit more and attempt to attune your thoughts towards discovering a specific life purpose that's going to build you up and share the beautiful energy within you with all those around you, you know what? I've accomplished my goal, and your life is going to be more fulfilling than you ever thought possible. You know, I care about you, and I'm definitely going to come back tomorrow with some really great stuff. Thanks for getting me all excited today. I'm full of energy, and I'm going to go take on this day. Join me, will you? Let's take on today with vigor. Let's take it on with positive energy. Let's look beyond the negative circumstances and try to find the positive in every aspect of this day as it presents itself to us, okay? Friends, I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll be back tomorrow with incredible things. Take care. I care about you. You're worth it. You are amazing. See you tomorrow.